Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture again, and we are here for some physical media news, and you're going to see two intros because Arrow continues their mixed bag of a year by dropping the ball a little bit, but there is a lot to get into with their releases, with the Kino Lorber sale, with the Tombstone news. Check out both intros. We're going to get into it. I'm going to have to edit the heck out of this video, but we are going to have a good time. Pop that tape in. I got you. Let's go do this. All right, so I am going to send you to the original video, and then I am going to jump forward in time to right now when Arrow finally gets themselves together and puts their stuff out here like they were supposed to at 10 a.m. Spoiler alert, it's after 11 a.m. Eastern time. Here we go. Check out some other stuff. We'll get back to Arrow and Kino Lorber and some other stuff. See you in a few minutes. All right, so Arrow is about to drop right now. It is like 10 a.m. exactly as I start this. So hopefully we'll have these up here in just a second. I'm going to get my screen recording for you. We're going to take a look at all this, let you know of any of my targets, plus some big Tombstone drop out there. We know the price on it, kind of, and a lot of other stuff. Just a lot to get to, talk about this morning. Let's get to it. All right. Arrow. Let's see. Let's hit the old coming soon button and see what we got. Doesn't look like they've quite updated it yet. Come on. Come on. We still see Jason X here. We knew that already. Jason Goes to Hell. Long Kiss Goodnight. I actually just got in the mail. So let's see. Still nothing new yet. Just makes the anticipation grow even more. At this point, I'm probably going to have to like cut this and go forward into the future when they get their damn website updated here. Let's see. Still nothing. All right, well, while we wait on Arrow to get their shit together, let's jump over here to Orbit real quick. I'll come back to Arrow as soon as they get it up. We have an idea now of the price of Tombstone. I mentioned this last night on my live stream. Orbit has it pre-order available right now for $39.99 for the 4K Steelbook of Tombstone, or you can get the region-free standard for $31.99. So all the hand-wringing, all the consternation of, oh my God, it's going to be $65, $75, $39.99 right now on Orbit. You can pre-order it. Now, I will say that I believe Amazon has it a little bit more. Zavi, or Zavi, however you want to say it, they have it for $42.99. So you can grab it there. Here it is on Amazon. Just couldn't find it. Amazon has it for $55, but it's the pre-order price guarantee. It's going to drop. If all the other retailers have it at $40, which they do, it's pretty much $40 everywhere. It's not $55.99. I would go order it through Orbit or Diabolic, whoever has it like that. $40. I know a lot of people are like, that's still too much. Y'all, it's a steelbook of a massive 4K title that Disney's in-house team of restoration people, they restored it. They did the full restoration, full scan, all that kind of stuff. You're not going to get it for $40 on a steelbook. You're not going to get it less than that. If you want it less than that, you can get the standard 4K. You can pre-order it. It's $30. But 4K, and it comes with the Blu-ray as well and the digital. You're not going to get it for $40, man. Like, for a steelbook, that doesn't seem out of too high to me. Like, I mean, of course I would always like things to be cheaper, but that, I mean, come on, it's $40 for a title like Tombstone. Not just a scan, but a full restoration and a brand new scan and a steelbook that comes with the Blu-ray as well. $40. Go get it. Go get it. They do not have it up. Dawn of the Disc's not reporting it. Arrow's not putting it on their Instagram. At the time of recording right here, we are at, I don't know if I've had to skip forward in time. There, while we're on it, while we're waiting here, there is something, and I'm going to probably do a video on this, but because people keep asking me, like, is 4K really worth it and all that? Is it better than Blu-ray? And is it worth the upgrade? Those are a bunch of different questions. Worth the upgrade is totally subjective to you. If you don't want to spend the money for a 4K, then of course it's not worth it to you. But are they technically better? Look at me when I say this. 25 cents a quarter is never going to be greater than $1 unless you tear that dollar in half and you can't spend it. So what I mean by that is, unless they mess up a 4K transfer, unless they mess up the restoration somewhere, they mess up the color grading, the color correction, they just scan it and cut a corner, and they're not actually raising the resolution of the film to what it naturally is. Unless they cut corners, unless they mess it up and put it on there, that would be the torn dollar you can't spend. Unless that happens, 4Ks are, from a technical aspect, 100% better. They are better, period, the end, than Blu-rays. They're better. Doesn't matter all the side-by-side comparisons we see. Again, that's unless they messed up the 4K somehow. But they literally have a quarter of the resolution. Blu-rays have a quarter of the resolution of 4Ks. They have a quarter of the information of 4Ks. They have, basically, you have 4 times as many pixels, 4 times as much information in the same space on a 4K than you do on a Blu-ray. Now, you might like, it might be fine for you. A Blu-ray might be fine for you. You might like how Blu-rays tend to lean much more digital look, very contrasty, very like falsely oversaturated, very clean digital look to them, because that's the age they came into. And when you compress a film down, even from 2K, from a 2K cinema package, which it would have been stored in most likely, when you compress it down to 1080p, you're cutting it in half. So you're compressing it, you're going to get compression artifacts, and you get digitalization. So they're going to digitally enhance it, digitally clean it. It's just going to have a much more digital look. If you like that, that's totally fine. That's subjective. That's a whole thing. But that is something that is subjective. That's like art. What is not subjective at all, and it's why I don't really do Blu-ray to 4K comparisons on here. I don't do that because it's like comparing an 8-cylinder Corvette to a 4-cylinder car engine. Like, both these cars can get you from point A to point B, but that 4-cylinder is never going to have the power of the 8-cylinder. It just is not going to have it, period. The end. It's not going to have it. So it doesn't matter how much you might like this 4-cylinder. You can totally like it. You can totally love it. It's not going to be as good as this one from a technical standpoint. Now, how you feel about them personally, that's your own thing. That is totally subjective, and whatever you like, right? But from a technical, if we're talking technical aspect, if someone tells you unless they mess up the 4K, there's always that caveat. But from a technical aspect, understand what I'm saying. A Blu-ray is inherently inferior to a 4K as far as the information, the amount of pixels, the amount of everything that it has in it. And 4K, because it has closer to the original film product, has a much more filmic look to it. It's not a very digital look. Blu-rays are much more digital looking films. So if that's something you grew up with and you like a very digital look and you don't want the film to look like it did if you watched it in a movie theater or whatever, then you might lean that way. And that's totally fine, but it's not better from a technical standpoint. It cannot be unless they messed it up. So I'm just seeing so many comparisons and so many, saying, this isn't worth the upgrade. It's not enough. Now, whether or not something is enough different for you to spend the money, again, totally subjective. Totally subjective. What is not subjective is the technical aspects of it. So that is just something I've been thinking about, because when I do 4K reviews, you guys see I record the 4K off my TV. Here's the other thing with that. A lot of people who are reviewing Blu-rays, they put them in 4K players, and 4K Sony 700, 4K Sony 800, Panasonic UB820, guess what they all do automatically? They upscale. So it's artificially improving the look of that Blu-ray. So just remember that. That's also kind of a different thing there. And then how you watch it on here, all that stuff changes. But what doesn't change is the technical aspects. And that's what I talk about, because that is, I will give you the from a technical standpoint what it is, and then I will give you from my subjective and educated opinion on it. But I'm not just going to say that a Blu-ray is better technically, because it cannot be unless they messed up something on the 4K. That's just from a technical aspect. But you can definitely like that. I love the aesthetic of VHS on my CRT TV. But if you put a VHS on a big OLED, it's very hard to watch. It's very hard to watch. And the bigger your TV gets, the more you're going to notice the separation in quality. The bigger and the better your TV, the more you're going to notice the separation in quality of Blu-ray and 4K. And heaven forbid you get an 8K TV and it's trying to upscale. It's going to degrade the picture of your DVD really bad. And then it's going to eventually, you're stretching those pixels and that information over a wider area, and it's not going to look as good. And if you get an 8K TV, then, you're in powers of like multiples of 4 here. So like Blu-ray, 4K is 4 times better, 4 times more information than Blu-ray. So if you put that on an 8K TV and it stretches it without upscaling and everything, that Blu-ray is going to give you 1/16 of the information in the same area of the 4K. So that's eventually it's not going to look good. So something to keep in mind as we wait on Arrow. Let's see what's going on. And just like that, through the magic of editing, I am back to the here and now. Let's get to it, because it is still just a mixed bag with Arrow. This year has been a mixed bag. They have had some great releases, some great drops. They have had problems with some 4Ks that they have put out in the past few months. And then today, bumbling the announcement, like you make a whole post to join them at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and then it's 10 o'clock, it's 10:15, it's 10:30. People are posting on their Instagram. They still haven't put it out yet. They're like, what's going on? And then part of the rumor is they forgot that it was daylight savings time. I'd rather you just say that somebody couldn't get the website to work, because holy crap, that is really bad if you forgot. How do you forget? Like, you can still look at a clock and know what time it is. But anyway, we'll see. Like right now at this second, it's 11:05 Eastern time. They still do not have anything up on Arrow US. They have nothing up on Arrow US as of right now. Nothing new. Still do not have it. So let's go over to Arrow UK where they do have a few things, and we can assume that maybe we're going to get some of these over here. So the first thing up, let's just jump right to it because you see it setting there. This is the UK release of Roadhouse. Now, a lot of us saw this get leaked like a week or so ago. They showed it in a new kind of art designed chunky box on the release, and I'm not sure if I can find that or not on here. Let's see. Let me see if I can find that real quick. But it made everybody excited. It made me consider. Yeah, here we go. So this is what was dropped out with art by Mark Bell. It looked like it was going to be in a chunky box with a new top-loading slip. All of this stuff. We expected it to probably be a UK-only release because Vinegar Syndrome's still selling it on 4K here in the United States, the standard version. But this looked cool. This was going to get me to buy it. A chunky box set is going to have Dolby Vision, is the rumor. It doesn't look anything like this. It is just a standard box. So this all looks cool. You got a chunky box. You got a slip cover, a top loading, like all this kind of stuff. And then what we actually get is just basic standard slip cover version with a poster inside. That's what you're going to get here. It's not any kind of chunky box. It has this reversible art that is kind of meh. Like this doesn't. This says it's a limited edition 4K. It just means it has the slip. So that's what you're getting. That's the artwork. That doesn't hold a candle to Vinegar Syndrome. So then you don't have a chunky box or new kind of presentation. The one big thing it has here is Dolby Vision. I don't think the Vinegar Syndrome one had Dolby Vision. But other than that, I think it might be Vinegar Syndrome's restoration and scan that they just added Dolby Vision to. It's got the 5.1 audio. It looks like it's got the same features on here. I see nothing new. Nothing new on here whatsoever. So yeah, that's not going to get me to. I don't think Dolby Vision alone, because this Vinegar Syndrome release of Roadhouse up here, the VSU, is incredible. So I mean, maybe eventually I might get it, but it doesn't look like they're offering anything whatsoever new. So that's a bit of a letdown. But maybe it's easy on my pocket too, because I don't need to buy it. But if you missed it out there from Vinegar Syndrome and you at least want a slipcover version, here you go. Here's you a slipcover version, and that's it. You're going to get the little poster and the booklet. So they're just doing a slipcover. So a little bit of a letdown. Let's jump back over here real quick and see if Arrow US has anything up yet. Hey, Arrow US. We'll go back to UK. Let's see what they're releasing. It looks like 4 titles because it went from 12 pre-orders to 16 pre-orders. Let's see. We are getting, let's just start in order here. We're getting Swordfish on 4K. It's going to be a 4K Ultra HD, Dolby Vision, all that kind of stuff. HBO First Look. So it doesn't look like it has a ton of new features to it. It is got Dolby Vision HDR, 5.1 audio, double-sided poster featuring newly commissioned artwork. Is it? So I guess this is the new artwork right here. The poster, we only see one side of the poster, but I'm guessing this is the new artwork. I gotta be honest, I just like the original with them all there. So you can see Holly Berry topless in 4K. There you go. That was the big thing on this movie. So I mean, this is one that I will probably pick up. So this is probably the one that their announcement was off of, like where it showed the computer and stuff. So there you go, Holly Berry. You got that's the star. That was the big buzz when this came out, that she did her little topless scene where she drops the thing down, and you're going to get that in 4K. You're going to get the alternate endings. You're going to get an audio commentary. It doesn't actually say if this is new or not. So there you go. Swordfish we're getting on 4K. Then here is, I would say, probably the big one that people are going to be looking at is Dark City is the chunky box set for this month. And this is one that I have not seen in a long time, but I know a lot of people really like this. Some people think it's like one of the best sci-fi movies ever made. I have not seen this movie in forever. I'm just going to be honest with you. But man, do I remember seeing this poster right here. Like a poster like the Dark City promotional stuff in the video rental stores. So you're getting a brand new 4K restoration from the original 35mm camera negatives approved by the director of photography. You're getting a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray presentations of both the director's cut and theatrical cut. So you're getting both cuts, so that's good. You're going to get both cuts. And I guess, I don't know if I've ever seen the director's cut of the movie. So that's cool. You're going to get Dolby Atmos. You're going to get a 5.1 surround. You're going to get the 2.0 stereo. You're going to get your 60-page perfect bound book, a limited edition packaging featuring new artwork, double-sided fold-out poster, art cards, postcard from Shell Beach, and a business card. Brand new audio commentary by the director. Brand new audio commentary with Craig Ferguson, Bruce Isaacs, Herschel Isaacs, co-host of the Film Versus podcast. Then you're going to get some archival commentaries. You're going to get, doesn't say that this is new, but it says Return to Dark City. Oh, yeah, it does. Return to Dark City, a new hour-long documentary featuring interviews with the director, the producer, production designer, costume designer, storyboard artist, director of photography, actor Rufus Sewell, hair and makeup artist, visual effects artist, and the director Peter Doyle. So you're going to get, that's nice. That's a feature, an hour long. So that's a little over, that's qualifies as feature length. New visual essay. I don't know about the essays, the visual essays after what Arrow did with Deep Blue Sea. We'll check it. And if they do another thing like that where they let someone go off on an unhinged tangent to shove an agenda, I will be back here calling them out. I hate to be negative, but we're not paying for that kind of thing, and you need to do better. Designs and storyboards. You can get a theatrical cut, too. So, look, I'm in on this. I haven't seen it in forever, but, I've seen this movie multiple times. It's just probably been freaking 20 years since I've seen it. So... this is, you're going to get the full chunky box treatment. I think it kind of looks cool here. So I'm in. I'm down on that one. So Dark City is a big one. And then there is a Blu-ray of The Invisible Swordsman. I have no idea what this is about. I have no clue about this movie. It's another, like, can they go a month? Can they go a month without releasing? I mean, look, if you love this kind of stuff, more power to you. I am excited for you. But can we go a month without releasing more chop-socky stuff? It's like this stuff is so cheap and easy for them to pick up and put out. It's just like junk content. I'm not saying any film is bad. I'm just saying they are being able to pick up this stuff cheaply and throw it out as filler, might be a better word, to like kind of make each month's announcements more robust. Like, here's another extra thing. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. But I mean, give us something different. Like, I don't know, man. Give us something different. Go back and get some other old, obscure 80s movie from the United States. Not stuff that, come on. I don't know. And it might be good. It's just like, it's tired. All these, And I'm a big fan of Scream Factory. I'm a big fan of Arrow. I'm big, like, but you can tell they're getting these forgotten, like, Japanese martial arts films very cheap. These different, you know, martial arts films, whether they're Japanese or whatever, they're getting all of this Asian cinema very cheap. And then they're sprucing it up and putting it out to make their contents more robust. And it's just like, man, there's a lot of stuff sitting right here. Like, a lot of this stuff they're putting out didn't do well in its own country back then. There's a lot of stuff that they're putting out that you could 100% say, hey, we're going to skip out on that. And hey, maybe we can put out something like Where the Boys Are on a release, or Hot Dog, or Hamburger, the movie that's stuck on VHS, Hot Moves that is stuck out there languishing. Like, all this stuff, we have cinema here. We have, what about Cobra? And, you know, I am for the give me everything, and I don't like to complain, because they're not out here to satisfy me, right? They are not out here to satisfy just me. But they kind of keep serving one small audience when there's all these things out here. And I know there's a lot of moving parts to getting right. But at some point, it just seems like, man, we got all this stuff super cheap, so we're just going to keep kind of dropping it out over time. And it's not an attack on this one film. This might be a great film. I don't know. It just, in general, it feels that way. So I'm just not, it's just never been for me that much. Like, but if it's for you, man, I'm happy for you. But because everybody's putting out everything of it they can get. But you're getting a new Blu-ray of this, the Japanese mono audio, translated English subtitles. So there you go. It says mysterious sprites, eerie supernatural goings on, and heroic sword fighting action. Like, they all just feel the same. They all feel the same. And I know there's a lot of us out there that want things. We want what we want, right? But I just feel like when there's a lot of things right here domestically, I would like to see some of those brought out too. So, you know, but again, they're not here just to please me or you or whatever. So I'm sure there's someone looking for this and they're going to be happy. If you're into Asian, all this forgotten Asian action cinema, all this stuff, you're in hog heaven, because everybody's getting it cheap, and Scream Factory and Arrow and Vinegar Syndrome, everybody's putting out any of it that they can get. So more power to you. You are living in a golden age. But that is the other announcement here in the United States. That is the 4. I guess that's 4 because Dark City they also put out in Blu-ray, which Arrow, knock it off. Put the Blu-ray in with the 4K. Let's stop this separation thing. Stop it. Because we need to future-proof ourselves. And getting back to the Blu-ray conversation versus 4K, Blu-rays are not as good from a technical standpoint. Don't go for the double dip, because somebody's going to buy a Blu-ray now, and in a couple years, when we start going to all the TVs are 8K and it starts to make their stuff look bad, then you're hoping they have to buy it again by splitting it up, is what you're doing. But let's go to back over to the UK, because they did get something else. Besides, they got Dark City, they got the Invisible Swordsman, and they got Roadhouse, but they also got The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, and I think this is the original and not because this movie is there's a remake of this, right? So this is the 1974 version. So you're getting that. I don't think that. Yeah, that's a 4K from the original camera negative there too. So you're getting Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, the original version. So there you go. That is the other thing, and that looks like it for the month. So I mean, I would definitely say Swordfish and Dark City are targets for me out of the gate. I don't know that I need to run and get Swordfish like immediately, but Dark City I'll probably pick up pretty soon. And to be honest with y'all, I'm gonna order it through Orbit, because every time I order through Arrow, I end up getting my stuff behind everyone else. In Orbit, I get my stuff before everyone else. It's so crazy. But if you missed Roadhouse before, you can grab it. That's those announcements. We talked about Tombstone earlier, depending on how I cut this video. Now let's go to the Kino sale real quick, because I have picked up some things, or I'm going to show them to you in my cart. They have the March Madness sale, 700 titles as low as $5.49. I didn't find a $5.49 one. I guess there's maybe one there somewhere. There's probably at least one like obscure thing that's $5.49 so that they can say that. But there was some things that I was picking up. I had recently just picked up Amazon Women on the Moon. Look for that on an upcoming list. So I ended up, I only paid like $4 more than that for it with the slip. So I'm okay with that. Bad Lieutenant, I considered. So they have a lot of things on here. I'm not going to go through them all. They have some stuff with slips, like even Kino Cult stuff. Blu-rays with slips for as low as $10, $10.99. And again, I'm not a Blu-ray hater. So if Blu-ray is the best format available, give me the best available. Give me the best available if I want to watch the movie. So give me the best available. And, just kind of scrolling through here. I'll show you guys what I got. Now, I happen to have already, like I said, I just bought Amazon Women on the Moon. And I had just bought Bobby Joe and the Outlaw and Kingdom of the Spiders from Orbit. So I probably ended up losing like $9 over what I could have saved if I had waited till the sale. But, whatever. I got free shipping with that, so it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So you just have to look through. There's definitely some good deals. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at getting here. At least some of the stuff that I'm looking at getting. This is a movie here, The Wildlife, that was recommended to me by a friend and has a huge physical media YouTube channel, or a huge YouTube channel, not physical media. Joseph Vincent. He recommended The Wildlife. This has Chris Penn, Eric Stoltz, Leah Thompson, Rick Moranis, Ian Mitchell Smith from Weird Science, Jenny Wright, Michael Bowen. It is loaded with people. It's got Randy Quaid in it too. So this one's loaded. He said it's very 80s. I can't remember having ever seen it. So $9.99. I'm gonna grab it. I think this was written by Cameron Crowe. So that's pretty cool. Another recommendation on Blu-ray is Miracle Mile. I've never seen this, so I'm going in completely blind. I'm going to pick that up. And I'm finally going to grab the Boogans. I've never seen the Boogans, believe it or not. $16.99 Blu-ray with a slip. I know it's not great, but I know it's got some atmosphere to it. I'm looking forward to watching it. And Invasion of the Bee Girls. This is a Kino Cult film. This one I have seen before. It's been a while. This one's pretty trippy, sci-fi, schlock, kind of softcore thing. So I'm down to get this for $10 with the slip. Invasion of the Bee Girls from Kino Cult. And Orca. I'm gonna grab Orca here with the slip on 4K. Bo Derek in Orca. My dad used to watch this a lot, so I'm gonna grab that. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it with the slip. I don't need a steelbook. And there's some here I'm on the fence on. Snake Eyes. You got Brian De Palma, you got Nick Cage, but I'm kind of on the fence with it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I do have it in my cart right now, but I don't know. Spaceballs, I don't have. I know you're not going to get the slip with it, but I looked at some of the prices with the slip. I'm not paying $100 to get the slip. I'm not doing it. So I may get this for $17.99. This movie's loaded, so this is just hilarious. Got to have it. And then here's one you might see on an upcoming list for me. This underrated movie with James Garner from the 80s. This also has C. Thomas Howell in it, so you can get those 80s faces. But Tank, I recommend. You may see it on a list coming soon, so I might get that. I can't tell if that has a slip with it or not, the way that picture is. though. That's very different picture. So I don't know. The last 3 or 4 there, or I'm kind of on the fence. That would be $110 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 movies with 4 4Ks. That's a pretty good deal. I don't know if I'm going to get all those, but just check out the Kino deal. Eventually, maybe I'll show what I got from this, like on a live stream or something. But I think I'm pretty sure going to get those top 4 or 5. I'm not so sure about the last 3 or 4. So we'll see. We'll see. So just get on Kino. There are some good deals if you're looking to fill in some gaps. They've got some good deals. And I mean, that's most of what we've got here. I'm a little disappointed with the Roadhouse thing. That's definitely not a Target. Tombstone for $40. You better go get it while you can. Some pre-order places have already sold out. Let me see if there's anything else that I'm missing. I'll be picking up Kingpin and Wayne's World 2 from Kino. I like Kingpin. I know a lot of people like other... I really do like Kingpin, but I just think it's hilarious. I mean, it's a lot of fun. We've got some leaked announcements from Screen Factory. Well, I'm going to wait till they actually announce, because some of these things have been leaked before. Bring It On has been leaked before. Who knows if it's going to get it. Nosferatu the Vampire that's the Klaus Kinski Nosferatu. Clive Barker's Lord of Illusions, Monkey Shines, all of these, Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia, these have been leaked. I'm going to wait for Screen Factory to announce for sure. And that's what I got today on the physical media news. I will be back with more videos here soon. If there's anything I missed, you guys let me know. I can't think of anything out there. Oh, there was one other little thing I wanted to mention. I haven't seen anybody talk about this yet. I know a lot of people missed Four Flies on Gray Velvet that were wanting the Argento film early on. There is a collector's edition that just got announced for pre-order on here coming out next month. I'm not even sure who's putting this out, but it's got a collector's slipcase and everything else. Orbit has this listed on here, so if you're looking for that, I can't even tell who's putting that out. But I did see it pop up this morning. We've got the next in the line for Hammer. They're doing Shatter, and it's man, trying to think of how to explain that one. That one is it was all filmed in Hong Kong, and it's I'm trying to think of how to explain that one, because it does have a lot of the martial arts stuff and everything, but it has a guy who's like a hard-boiled like detective / like American guy in it, right? Or a non-Asian guy in it. I have not seen this in forever. I think this one is like partly Shaw Brothers, partly Hammer. I think it's a Hammer production. Let's see if it says down here. Stuart Whitman, Hollywood hardman Stuart Whitman, and powerhouse martial artist T. Lung star in this brutal crime thriller filmed entirely on location in Hong Kong. That part I did know. By Hammer and the Shaw Brothers, yes. So guest starring Peter Cushing. I only remember him in a little small part. I have seen this. I can't remember if I've seen this all the way through. There's just bits and pieces of it that I remember. But I gotta say, like, I'm not as excited about this one as I have been the other two Hammer releases. This isn't my kind of movie as much. But I know they're doing good work. There's Tombstone for $39.99. And here is the one other one I was going to say. I'm a fan of the Castle Freak movie. I mean, it's dark and twisted. But you've got Barbara Crampton and Jeffrey Combs again. And this is a new Blu-ray release of it from 101 Films. So that, I don't know if this had a Blu-ray before or not. So Castle Freak from 101 Films. Some cool artwork there. But that is everything. Knight's Tale dropping, Steelbook pre-order. Starman Steelbook pre-order. Titans of Cult are re-dropping that same John Wick thing. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of videos to come. I'm going to try to edit this thing down. And I I've got a big video coming. This is Friday when you're going to see this. I got a big video coming tomorrow, a big fun list and recommendation video, one of those big ones that everybody loves so much. And because we do it all here, physical media news, 4K reviews, lists, rankings, recommendations, all from a fan and filmmaker's perspective. If that's your jam, please like and subscribe, y'all. It really does help out the channel. And I'm starting to put a whole lot more stuff on Patreon. If you're interested in becoming a channel member and supporting the channel with a Patreon, you can find that link down below. You can use YouTube. I just can't put as much stuff for YouTube channel members back there because YouTube just blocks stuff. I've got a lot of stuff I can put on Patreon, but I still put a lot of stuff there on YouTube. And of course, you're going to get your name and lights on every single video and so much more, and it helps the channel. And y'all, I really, really do appreciate it. But until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. I know.